know that I'm on go, no Diego.
Why you think we the same? We ain't the same.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Dolphins and the Chiefs. And it's all up next.
The first of 2 regular season games on German soil this year. Here we go with the Dolphins and the Chiefs. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line. So here are the Chiefs now coming out for their opening drive. Leading them out, someone who took the league by storm last year is the most famous Mr. Irrelevant ever. From Iowa State, it's Brock Purdy.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No intercept. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
Offside, defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
They'll run for the first time with a speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. Ooh, the juke. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. You talk about this Miami defense. It's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
He will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Give him 32 on the play. They'll run with Gibbs. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw, Purdy. And his pass incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. A bad 3rd down mistake there.
Points were already on the board in their mind. And that's the worst part about it, right? Because it's just like in golf. Never count it in the cup until it rolls in there. Otherwise, you can really get messed up with your scores. In this case, you know they thought, hey, at least 3, maybe even a chance to get 6. It's a little bit demoralizing going off the field now that you've turned it over and you come up empty.
Yeah, if he holds on to that, at least the field goal on 4th down. Now they lose it. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Again, it's Henry. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Running left, it's Henry. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 53 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 41. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. They go play action here. Purdy. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Demario Davis. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Now Purdy. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Dolphins will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. From the 31, here's 2nd and 2. Running from the gun with Henry. A solid stiff arm. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup.
That's a very nice game there. Confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. The way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter. They work now on 2nd and 9 as they've got it as we resume action. Play fake. Cousins. Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there, and now it's 4th down. This one is right through, and the Dolphins will jump out to a 3-0 lead. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Golden. Well, he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. The no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick six.
And it's plays like that one that have made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he returns this to the 22. Now this Chiefs offense gets set to go again. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry a rhythm for essentially 2 weeks.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. The Chiefs on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
On the return is Peterson. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards, and it'll be Dolphin football. And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I...
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Purdy looking to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Purdy. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Well, the incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Well, partner, given where that drive started, that's an excellent job defensively to force them into 4th down.
McPherson's kick is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. Now it's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Cousins. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The slot man in motion right. On play action, Cousins. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. The Dolphins at 3-5, 2 games under 500. They were losers their last time out. Try to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And some space here. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 101 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. Second down and 3. They go play action. Cousins. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
That's interference. Defense.
So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
Henry will take this in for the Dolphin touchdown.
You think back to some of the great goal line bruisers of the past, the Earl Campbells, the John Riggins, the Marshawn Lynches, and then you can put Derrick Henry right in that group as he scores there with another patented Derrick Henry run.
Now the extra point. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3. Now they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And now here comes Kansas City. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They got to take care of business first.
Here's Purdy. Slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's fourth down. Blake Gillikin on to punt here as he'll send this one away. Now it's Peterson.
Holding. Receiving team.
So holding there on the return, and that'll back him up to start the next drive.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy call right there, partner. I think when the officials look in their manual and see the expression, jersey getting pulled, that's a flag coming out every time.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On third down, Cousins. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, mistake there by the offense, Charles. They tried to pick on a Pro Bowl corner in coverage there, and not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he was a Pro Bowl corner with not only the pick, but the pick six.
And those guys who have that designation, sometimes they get a little bit bored in games because people try to avoid them. They absolutely love it when they get challenged, and it's a chance to remind everyone exactly why they were tabbed as one of the best in the league the prior season.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that slices the lead down to 17-10. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, as you noted, there's still time, still opportunity. There's still more games to be played. So, yeah, it's not a lot. But barring injury, it certainly looks like he's going to get there. And what an accomplishment that is. Anytime you get over 1,000 yards, you're celebrated in the NFL.
It's been quite a season. Still a couple chapters left in that book, though. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Inside handoff, Henry. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Cousins on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
This will go to Henry out wide. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And his kick here is good. And the Dolphins will add onto their lead. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
at their own 25-yard line.
The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we've reached halftime over. No problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here comes Kirk Cousins now to lead his offense back out there. And it was somewhat of a strange first half. He threw 3 interceptions, yet you look at the scoreboard, they got the lead.
So you know what I think he did at the half? He stood up in front of the team, especially in front of the defense, and said, thank you, appreciate what you've done. You guys have picked me up in a big way. And guess what? I'm going to get back to being who I am, which is pretty darn good. Let's go play the second half.
Here's 2nd and 10. Henry up the middle. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Holding offense.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official in calls.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
And the Dolphins, first down.
On the counter, it's Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Bryant going to go in motion. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. This now a 3rd and 4. Now Cousins here on the bootleg. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Henry again on 2nd down. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Here's Cousins. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that could have been the lifeline they needed. This is a play that could have been made. Instead, it's just going to fall incomplete.
And his kick is good. And the Dolphins will add onto their lead. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Purdy. The catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Gibbs will try and pick it up. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's fourth down. Here's the Chiefs punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And it's fielded at the 34. That'll go as a 39-yard punt, give him 9 on the return. And they will take over first and 10. Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for up here at bat, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably gotten some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. Meanwhile, Cousins' throw pulled in by Aguilar. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. First down, here's Cousins. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. On second down, here's Henry. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down. Throwing is Cousins. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Samson Abuka in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to fourth down. Off the play fake, Cousins. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on fourth down, and the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Purdy now to throw. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On third down, it's Purdy. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks. On first and 10, here's Gibbs. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That second down play nets a -4. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Back to throw, Purdy. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. They'll try and run for it. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Purdy from the gun. And incomplete.
Incomplete on the throwaway. It leads to 2nd and 10.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Purdy. This is Hamler on the receiving end. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Purdy on 3rd down. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown! David Njoku, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And he's got room. And he'll have the Dolphins first down as he gets this up past the 30. 154 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Cousins. He dumps it off for Henry. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now they'll fake the jet sweep and run up the middle with Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. Cousins to throw. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Henry. And he'll get nothing out of that one. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So the Chiefs now down by 6, a minute 40 remaining. A 4th straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got it with a first down. Completes to Njoku. And they work this well upfield across the 45. To throw is Purdy. He's got it complete to Gibbs. This one is stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's Purdy to throw. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, is sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Now Purdy. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the fourth quarter. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused because they still have some work to do?
It is fielded right at the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Miami set to take over. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. He's got his man. That's Ertz downfield. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So now this one's going to rest on the foot of their second-year kicker. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. This from 51 yards for the win. It's on target, and it's good. From 51 yards out, he drills it. And it'll be a good time in South Beach tonight. The Dolphins have won the game. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today. And really, I mean, we know why. Those 3 turnovers by that offense, that's ultimately what doomed them.
And this is what coaches preach all the time to every team that we ever talk with. Taking care of the ball on offense.
I ain't tripping, this is easy. Easy, got them excited to meet me. Meet me. I got diamonds, you got CZs. CZs, wake up, get to it, and repeat. Repeat. Hey, I ain't hearing nothing hate to say. Let them talk about us. My whole crew is about 100 deep. Gotta walk around us. I kill it and then I walk away with the chalk around it. I just get low key and watch them talk about it. Talk about it. I'm in New York and we finna get loose. Squeeze the big apple and give me the juice. Don't wanna talk, I just do what it do. My alter egos can fill up a room. Hop on the flight, take a trip to Peru. That hop in the whip that is missing the roof. My woman a fire, just look at my boo. I'm no money, I'm feeling like Bruce. Ooh, 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 ooh.